वेलकम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, नमस्कार दोस्तों। मैं आपका दोस्त एंड होस्ट जयंत कृपलानी फिर से हाजिर हूं और स्वागत करता हूं विवेकानंद आंसर्स में आप सबका। आज हमारे साथ हैं स्वामी आत्म श्रद्धानंद जी, एडिटर द वेदांत केसरी, रामकृष्ण मठ, चेन्नई। नमस्कार स्वामी जी, इट्स लवली टू हैव यू बैक ऑन दिस शो। चलिए, आज मैं आपको कुछ दिखाना चाहता हूं, ओके? Now you must concentrate very carefully. आप बस उस स्क्रीन की तरफ थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिएगा और बताइए आप कौन सी बिल्डिंग में रहना चाहेंगे। Have a look. अच्छा, कौन बताएगा पहले?
Sir, the first one.
First one, bottom left?
On the top.
On the top, bottom, upper left. You would like to live in that building?
Yes, sir.
The one with the red thingies on top, right?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
Sir, I would like to live in the one with the swimming pool.
The one with, oh yes, yes. You would like to do that, wouldn't you? Especially in a Calcutta summer. Or anybody else?
Well, I would like to live the right corner one.
The bottom right-hand corner one?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else?
Sir, sorry to interrupt. If I'm not wrong, you are fooling us.
What?
Yes, sir.
Why would I fool you? Yeah, you're much smarter than I am.
Sir, I believe these four are images of a same building clicked from different angles.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Yes, sir. Positive.
तो आपने पकड़ ही लिया मुझे, हाँ? That's very smart of you, bang on. But क्या आपको ये पता है कि मैंने ये सब क्यों दिखाया आपको?
I think it's on the perception of people, how we see to things.
Yes, that's, you can look at different things differently. असली में एक बार स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने कुछ ऐसा ही एग्जाम्पल यूज किया था to drive home the point that though we can see different faces of the same object, these differences can be called contradictions. They only show the many-sidedness of a single unique entity. तो हमारी दुनिया में जो इतने सारे मजहब हैं, उसके अंदर कई contradictions हैं ही नहीं। क्यों महाराज जी? विवेकानंद जी शायद यही समझाना चाहते थे।
स्वामी विवेकानंद का इसके बारे में कहना यह है कि हम सब एक ट्रैवलर्स हैं। We are all traveler from lower truth to higher truth, but no one is actually traveling in error. Everyone is traveling and is traveling towards the same destination, though names are different.
Isn't this what Sri Ramakrishna had said before? Joto maut toto pot. Am I correct?
Yes,
in that?
आप ठीक।
आज हम गौरवान्वित हैं अपने बीच दो महान हस्तियों को पाके, जो ना कि कई धर्मों का पालन कर रहे हैं, बल्कि उन धर्मों की शिक्षा का प्रचार हमारे बीच में कर रहे हैं। We have on the show Mr. Husainur Rahman. He's a famed social scientist and historian. Hussain Saab, welcome onto the show. And we have with us, you've also written a book, I believe, called Vivekananda, Vedanta and Islam. I'm sorry, I have not read it. My apologies. We have Father Saju George, a Jesuit priest who specializes in Indian art and dance. A warm welcome to both of you, sir. And I'm sure we're going to make this an exciting discussion. Hussain Sahab, Father Saju, Swamiji, I am going to start with a quote from Swami Vivekananda, if you will allow me to do so. He says, our watchword, there will be acceptance and not exclusion, not only tolerance, but acceptance. I accept all religions that were in the past and worship with them all religions, he's stressing. I worship God with every one of them, in whatever form they worship him. Now, I've always found these words very fascinating, thought-provoking, and inspiring. I'm going to introduce another element into this, which it's a personal experience I had. For the first time that I went to the Sri Ramakrishna Mission Institute in Khar in Bombay, we'd gone to see the Durga Puja there, actually, and I walked into the meditation room, and on the roof well, on the paneling. Every single religion in the world is represented in a painting or a writing or something like that. And that is really the first time that I began to understand what Swami Vivekananda and Sri Ramakrishna were all about. Father Sarju, मैं आपसे पूछूंगा कि आपका ख्याल क्या है about this togetherness of religions that he's talking about?
Yeah, like that we started with the imagery of a building, then they found out it was the same building from different angles shown to us. What I feel at this juncture is a world is like a beautiful garden. In that garden there are wonderful flowers of different sizes and shape and colors, like these beautiful, wonderful young people with different colors of, dresses. So God has created this world with different pieces, with people, with differences. And we are celebrating those differences in its oneness. Like the beautiful flowers, I feel that whether it is a Hindu, who is a Christian, or a Muslim, or a Buddhist, we all live together, and each one is a beautiful entity in this world, and each one is looking at the divine and getting that inspiration or energy and grace from God. So what I feel is that we all are one, in one.
Okay, that's fair enough. So it's really an inclusive approach to life that you're talking about. And would you say that we are capable of not just understanding each other's differences, but actually celebrating each other's differences?
Definitely. I feel that we are celebrating each other's differences by accepting, by respecting, and living out in our one's own way.
Hussain sir, what about you? Would you say that?
I feel that Swamiji has seen the whole world of humanities, and then he started arriving at the truth that all men are one man, and one man is all men. This is something which he wanted to preach when he was in the United States, and when he came back home. People did not understand him, because people are very much, you know, my young friends there, and we are not young friends here, we may say many things, that I am a Christian. I was born of Muslim parents, all right, but I am very much near Swami Vivekananda and Ramakrishna, and I feel that Vivekananda wanted a new world of men and women with no accepted religion. You create your own religion, as Tagore Rabindranath said, that I have my Manusher Dharma, I have my own religion. I don't bother what you have and what you don't have.
That is absolutely true. Any questions you'd like to ask?
सर, ये सुनते ही मेरे मन में एक सवाल आ रहा है. ये जो मजहब के साथ एक थ्रेट परसेप्शन जुड़ा हुआ है, ये जो डेंजर जुड़ा हुआ है, ये जो हम लोग मजहब के नाम पे लड़ते रहते हैं, झगड़ते रहते हैं, क्या इसका कोई अंत, कोई समाधान है?
Swamiji, would you like to take that?
The first thing would that Swamiji is, Swamiji went to Parliament of Religions. There, in his opening speech, he gave a solution to that. उन्होंने कहा था कि धर्म जो है, इसके कारण झगड़ा नहीं होता. झगड़ा इसलिए होता है कि हम धर्म को अपने जीवन में लाते नहीं, उसका अनुसरण नहीं करते, ठीक अनुसरण नहीं करते. Second thing he said is, you take a plant and you provide water, you provide air, you provide fertilizer and all that is necessary to make the plant grow. But plant does not become either water or air or fertilizer. Plant takes the best from it and becomes what it is. Like that, a Hindu is not to become a Muslim, or a Muslim is not to become a Hindu, or a Buddhist is to become a Christian, but each must take the best from each other. We must assimilate the best that is available and become our own selves.
But earlier you were talking about religion. That's not the problem. The problem is that I think what they're trying to say is that in the name of religion, more blood has been shed. Of course, more art has been created, more poetry, but more blood has been shed. There have been wars, there have been riots, etc., etc., etc. How does one live with that? I'll throw this question open to the two of you.
I think religion needs to be modernized.
Okay.
Religion needs to be humanized. We have failed to, even today, we have failed to modernize and humanize religion. Religion is very much like a Muslim. He goes back to his world. Hindu goes back to his world. Christian the same. But I wanted to suggest, and Vivekananda subtly wanted to suggest, that be those religions there, but you create a humanism which is above all this.
Fazal.
What I feel is that there is a lot of ignorance in human mind. That's why we are making these terrible divisions among humans. What that unites us is more that I'm interested, that God is love, God is beauty, God is peace. It's whether is preached by a Christian or a Hindu or a Muslim, it is the same. And we're talking about the same God. What we are here doing in today's world is that we are dividing it. It is my God and it is my philosophy, my theology. So we are narrowing it down to a particular, region.
So this widening, which is what you require, is your concept of modernization, is it? Or what is modernization? आप जो कह रहे थे?
हम जो बताते थे वो यही जो religion must be left to myself to organize myself. I have a religion. My mother, my father gave me a religion. It's all right.
Yes,
but it's 40, 50, 60 years ago. Today, sitting in this room, if I am asked to have a religion, I would say Manusher Dharma is my religion. Is it all right?
Yes, Manusher Dharma is
Man's
exactly.
religion is my religion.
स्वामी जी,
हाँ ठीक ही वो जो कह रहे हैं कि हमें अभी वो एक मानवतावाद की आवश्यकता है, बट दिस मानवतावाद और ह्यूमनिज्म it comes from the mystical perception of the great prophets and great teachers of all religions.
yes.
तो श्री रामकृष्ण देव ने कहा ना कि मैंने सब धर्मों को अपने जीवन में उसका प्रैक्टिस किया है, तो उन्होंने कहा मैं सब धर्मों का प्रैक्टिस करके एक ही नतीजे पर पहुंचा हूं कि सब एक तरफ ही ले जाते हैं. It means there is humanism.
So that is what he was talking
So
about.
may I intervene a minute? As Swamiji was saying, that I feel very strongly that, I'm repeating it, the religion in the modern sense is wanting today in the modern world. We are failing to change the approach of religion to my lifestyle today, but it needs to be changed.
Okay. So, the जो लोग हमारी religion को interpret कर रहे हैं, उनको बदलना चाहिए first. Everything needs to be reinterpreted, and that's what modernization.
According to today's philosophy.
Would you agree with that?
Very much. Swamiji says in one place that what is religion? Religion is the manifestation of divinity already in man.
Yes.
So हमारे अंदर जो दिव्यता है, उसकी अभिव्यक्ति को ही हम धर्म कहते हैं.
See, I'm assuming all of us are over 40 over here, and we have certain views. And what are your views on religion?
Sir, I was just about to ask a question. हम हमेशा ये चीज सुनते रहते हैं कि सत्य की अगर कोई परिभाषा है तो ये है कि धर्म ही सत्य है. मेरा सवाल ये है कि जहां सत्य है वहां क्या धर्म की जरूरत है?
वाओ आइए आप मॉडर्नाइजेशन की बात कर रहे थे. ये हमारे कल की
if you go back to, excuse me, are you a Bengali speaking?
I can speak Bengali, sir.
I'm sorry. It's no matter whether you are Bengali speaking or Urdu speaking or Hindi speaking. Why I asked Bengali? Because Tagore is our watchword. Tagore is not only a poet, then we would not have bothered about him. He was a thinker, a philosopher who said that human being must be different again equal to each other.
Different and equal to it. What was it in Bangla that he said?
Sir, I would like to hear what did Tagore say in Bangla.
মানুষের ধর্ম হলো এই যে সে কিছুতেই নিজেকে ত্যাগ করতে পারে না, সে সব সময় নিজের কাছে ফিরে যায়। বাট রিমেম্বার, এখানে ইংরেজি বলতে হচ্ছে ম্যান বিলংস টু ম্যান। রবীন্দ্রনাথ বলছেন মানুষ মানুষেরই জন্য। এবং রবীন্দ্রনাথ আরেকটা কথা পরিষ্কার করে বলেছেন যে আমি কোনো ধর্ম নিয়ে মাথা ঘামাইনি কোনোদিনও। এবং I have never bothered with what religion is. Religion is the way of life, the life I am trying to practice and preach.
I'm going to go back now,
please.
X hundred years, X centuries ago. Here's the place where three major religions have come up from. There's Judaism, there's Christianity, there's Islam, all from this one area here. Why the hell are they in such a mess? It's what I want to ask.
What are they doing? Fighting each other.
Even now.
Even today. So I said that thoroughly modernize, thoroughly humanize.
वो तो they are modernizing, वो आपने armaments तो modernize किए जा रहे हैं, लेकिन अपनी thoughts तो वही पुराने हैं कि आप हमारे दुश्मन हैं।
हाँ, आप हमारे दुश्मन हैं।
One small thing I would like to add that.
Are you going to explain modernization to me? No.
I'd like to go further into her question as to
सत्य
और धर्म। अच्छा, धर्म शब्द का अर्थ क्या होता है? ये जो संस्कृत का एक शब्द है, धर्मा, जिसको संस्कृत में बोलते हैं। धर्म का जो एक रूट वर्ड है वो है ध्री, धारयते इति धर्मा। वो शक्ति जो किसी आग को धारण करती है, रखती है। जैसे कि आग का एक धर्म है, आग, फायर, उसका धर्म क्या है? जलाना। पानी का धर्म क्या है? वो आपको गीला करेगा। हर एक वस्तु का अपना एक धर्म होता है। तो मनुष्य का धर्म क्या है? मनुष्य का धर्म है सत्यवान होना। और सत्य क्या है? कि सबके अंदर एक ही भगवान है। आप उसको पकड़ेंगे, उसको आप रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे, तो आपको धर्म के नाम पे कोई झगड़ा नहीं होगा।
और बस ये आप ही के हाथों में है, बिकॉज हम तो वी हैव ऑलमोस्ट लिव्ड रीच द एंड ऑफ आवर लाइव्स ओवर हियर, और आप लोगों को ये thought forward लेके जाना पड़ेगा into the future, and I'm sure you're going to find lots of enemies along, well, wrong word, you're going to find lots of detractors along the way, who or not just detractors, they will distract you also from your path, I think. Am I right in assuming that and saying that? We face that also.
There is one thing that I've heard a lot of times. It's a Bengali thing. Manush dharmer jonno. But I feel, is dharmo manusher jonno na manush dharmer jonno? That's my question.
Manush dharmer jonno.
I think
dharmo manusher jonno noy.
I will add it to what he said in terms of Swamiji's words. He says every society must pay homage to truth. Truth will not pay any homage to society.
Father, modernization of religion.
As a friend said, every religion has to modernize itself. I mean, when I say religion, there are rites and rituals for today's world, in today's generation, that they can feel with. Because religion for me is a felt reality. God is a felt reality. And our feeling, our emotions, our understanding changes from generation to generation according to our needs or according to our experiences. So, for me, modernization of religion means make God felt for oneself. That's, they're asking what is truth. But God is truth and truth is God.
So we've got quite a modern pope at the moment, don't we?
Definitely.
Excuse me, will you allow me to speak?
Please.
A few? It's a question between Tagore and a friend of his.
Okay.
Friend came and asked Tagore, could you tell me, Gurudev, what is exactly religion? Tagore said, oh yes, it's very simple. I'm giving you an example. Example is, look at a concert party. There are many instrumentalists. They are trying to perform their instrument. All instruments together, making not unity, but harmony.
Yes.
Harmony is India's civilization. Harmony is India's religion.
There you are. What do you think of that?
So
yeah?
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Father, by what you said right now, you equated religion to God and God to religion. So my question is, so I can be a theist, believe in God, believe in a supreme entity, but at the same time not be religious. So do I need to follow a religion to believe in God?
No, I can answer that. I don't think so.
And one more
Yeah,
question,
but I
sir.
feel you are
No,
talking
do I?
about institutional religions. What you are looking is your God experience. That God experience, or we call today's, the world is looking for spiritual. They are not talking very much in the terms of religions, but in the term of spirituality. Am I a spiritual person, or am I a God or divine oriented person? That is the grace of God that we receive, whether we belong to any other organized or structured group of religion. We call religion.
May I add one line only?
Yes, sir.
I should say that conscientizing my God is my religion, nothing else. Swamiji said realization is religion.
Swamiji, I'm going to come to you over here. You've heard them. You heard Hussain Nur Sahib and you've heard Father Saj, and we've heard you. Okay, I am not qualified, I'm afraid, to sum up what is the takeaway from this discussion. What have we taken away from this discussion, and what have they taken away? I mean, what's their takeaway for this?
I would put it in, let's say 3 points. First of all, that religion is a continuing reality. It needs to be upgraded. In the tradition of Hinduism, it is said that there is what is called as Shruti and Smriti. Shruti means those truths which are eternal, which do not undergo change. But Smriti is that which keeps changing. As he said, Rahman sir said that we should modernize religion. So it doesn't mean you modernize the truths. You only modernize the way we approach the truth, or we try to practice it.
Absolutely, yeah.
That is one thing. So there has to be some change in the perception or application. Second thing, ultimately what religions are trying to teach us is the same reality. And Sri Ramakrishna's words, let us put in the words of, let's say, chemistry. If you take H2O, you can't call it H2O, or you can call it water, you can call pani, you can call jal, you can call aqua. You are calling the same liquid by different names. So somebody may call it by some particular god's name, and somebody may use another god's name.
Yes.
Doesn't matter, as you said in the beginning about that. And the third thing, that we should be able to practice it in life. Religion does not, it should not just end in some rituals, some dogmas. It is, in simple words of Swami Vivekananda, to be good and to do good. That is religion.
So I'm going to thank all of you for being over here. Thank you so much. You have given me so much information and so much stuff to think about, more than them, let me tell you that. Thank you, Swamiji, for being with us. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Hussain Sahib. It's been a really, really delightful occasion, and a delightfully informative occasion. And all of you out there, I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place, same channel on Vivekananda Answers. Until then, namaskar.